Genocide Jack Part 1? So, interface spoiler, I guess there's a Part 2. Hi everybody, Renegade68 here with some more Let's Play. Danganronpa, another episode, Ultra Despair Goes Blind. Indeed. So, last time we started the game, it was a lot of fun, and then I didn't play it for a year. Oops. Yeah, there were various reasons. Zero Time Dilemma, Ever 17, stuff. But it's fresh in my mind. I just edited the first session this past week, so it's not like it's unknown to me. Also, I noticed that for some reason Toko's profile isn't in here right now. I feel like it should be. That's weird. What else? I brushed up on the controls and stuff, you know, in the help screen, which I actually, you know, it's nice that they keep this here. But yeah, so, I guess now we get to play as Genocide Jack. Let's just, fucking go. Let's fucking go. So we press triangle button, right? If I remember right. Go! Okay, squares! So if I understand this right, you have infinite health, and... Okay, that's loud. Hold off a second. That's loud. Wait, but... No, it's... I'm trying to... Yeah, I can't hear myself think with that going on. Does that mean I have to... What do I have to turn down? Do I turn down... The... Gosh darn it. Right into this, and we're already messing with shit. Let's put that at 3 and see how that goes. I already turned down the SE volume, because as I was editing, I noticed the sound effects were kind of annoying as shit. Anyways... So, if I understand this right... Okay. This is, like, Jack is essentially your OP character that you can only use sometimes? Like, yeah, she's the Fever character. Oh, right. So, those scissors, what do those do? Okay. Does she wear out? Is it only because... So let me guess. She wears out normally, right? The only reason it didn't wear out was because it was a tutorial? But what are those sisters? But what are those... Sisters? But what are those scissors? I don't know. How do you like using Genocide Jack? Oops, I forgot to mention. There's a time limit. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, I thought so. That's what I was about to... That's what I was thinking as I was reading through the tutorial. Yeah, like, what's the downside? And my first time reading this, I was like, what's the downside? But... After reading it the second time, I'm like, oh, she's probably like, yeah, she's your OP character you can temporarily use. I kind of already got that impression. But anyways, use up the batteries in the top left of the screen, you automatically revert to Toko. Oh. Batteries? Oh, is that how Toko controls her? Is that what I'm understanding? Because Toko said I can, like, use her now. Does she have... Did she figure out some method? But she needs... It seemed like she shocked herself. Like she shocked herself with some kind of... Electro-madiggy wiggy wiggy shiggy, whatever that is. So normally I have to play as... Komaru, but when I want to be OP temporarily, I switch to Genocide. You can't just use slash plus limitlessly. Also, I don't think I ever used slash plus. I didn't try it, I don't think. Charge the lust gauge on the bottom... Right, and when it's full, you can use slash lust. Okay. So does that mean, does 3 scissors mean it's full? The lust gauge fills up when Genocide Jack defeats an enemy. Do a single 1 gauge attack with L plus triangle button, and a 3 gauge combo move with L plus X button. Okay. Okay. You can go back to Komaru with the triangle button at any time, so be smart during battle. Hey, it's not necessarily a first-person shooter now. No, it gets to be a slasher. I like those a lot better. But only temporarily.
That was all of them, right?
Possibly.
Amazing. That was amazing.
I'll agree on that front.
What was that just now? It's like you were a totally different person.
Because she was a totally different person. Have you not caught on to the multiple personalities? No, of course not, because you're dumb, Kamar. Stop being so dense! Ellipses. Also, I did notice as I was editing, something I noticed as I was editing that I didn't point out is that she seems to be a bit braver now. Like, you know, she's like, I can use her now. Let's like wreck them or whatever. And I didn't point that out, but I feel that needs pointing out because, you know, she didn't develop much in the first game at all. And it feels like she maybe has developed now, and I'm hoping Byakuya has as well, and we'll get to see signs of that in this game. Same thing for Yasuhiro, hopefully. But, yeah.
Too casual.
Who is? Komaru?
Huh?
Yeah, she really is.
Don't speak to me so casually, like I'm one of your friends or something. I'm your senior.
Oh, is that what this is about? Okay, you're still kind of a bitch then. I mean, you're trying, you're a bit nicer, but a weirdo like you, it's hard for you to casual out, I guess. She's too casual, you're not casual enough.
But you still haven't told me your name.
Oh, is that why she's not in my profiles? We all know who she is. Oh, I just noticed that she's question marks. I didn't even realize.
I'm sure you're just going to forget it right away. But...
Oh yeah, she did say that to Nagi in the first game, but Nagi remembered it, and this is Nagi's sister. This is another Nagi, so why you doubting? Don't be hating.
It's Toko Fukawa.
She says it so like, oh, it's Toko Fukawa. I guess that's my name.
Toko Fukawa?
Yep.
Oh, sorry for having such a boring name. I bet you think it's perfect for a hag like me, right?
You're still very much self-hating. You seem a bit more confident now, which is good, but you're still very much underdeveloped, which, you know, there's two mindsets to this kind of thing. On the one hand, you could argue characters like her and Byakuya didn't develop much at all in the first game, and at least in Byakuya's part, I feel like he should have. It was just set up so that he should have, and he didn't, and it sucked. But for characters like Yasuhiro and Toko, I don't mind them not developing much, because you could argue with a character that, you know, develops a certain amount is an interface spoiler, because you're like, oh, well, if they're on this track to development, they probably won't die, or something. So a character that doesn't develop at all, you think, oh, they're probably going to die, and then they don't die. But one mindset is, okay, and then between games they develop a bit and you see their changes. The other mindset is, well, they could just have them develop in this spin-off game. So, maybe if you develop in this game, I won't be as mad if you didn't develop in between games, but I feel like for certain characters it would make sense. I don't know. I guess if you develop partially and then the rest here, I suppose.
I don't think that at all.
Yes, you do. Wait, I'm sorry, what? What's the button for transcript? It's not select. It's not R2. It's not L2. Nope. It's not R1. That's L1. Don't press start. Square. Triangle? Yes, that's the button. Okay, I was trying to find that button. You think it's perfect for a hag like me? I mean, sure.
And anyway, what was that all about earlier? You were a completely different person.
No shit. Also, oh, that's right, she has a bracelet now. What is that bracelet for? Is it a tracker? Or do we have to get rid of that tracker? Because I just remembered that. We should probably do something about that.
I couldn't tell you.
You couldn't? Are you sure you couldn't?
What? I don't remember. Didn't I already tell you? We don't share memories.
But you can control her?
I don't really get it.
Of course you don't. You're dumb.
Ugh, it's like I said. I have a split personality. That girl was Genocide Jack.
Or as she prefers to be called Genocide Jill. Gosh, insensitive much. I don't know, I'm still kind of partial to Genocide or Show. But at least if you're gonna go with the Jack and Jill mentality, at least don't be dissing her by calling her Jack. She's totally a Jill. Ellipses.
Okay?
Okay, indeed.
You don't believe me, right? You think I'm just some filthy woman who's sick in the head.
Oh, you're definitely sick in the head, and you're also pretty filthy, but I believe you.
You're probably wondering how a stupid pig managed to learn how to talk, aren't you?
That would be fascinating if a stupid pig could learn how to talk, but I don't think you're a stupid pig.
Maybe the first bit?
What was the first bit? You're probably wondering how Stupid Pig managed to learn to talk. Well, if that's... Yeah, I would be wondering how Stupid... Is that what she's talking about, or is this the first bit? Like, you don't believe me? Or wait, did she not... Which is the first bit? I don't understand. Oh, wait, I just looked at the background real quick. It's got, like, Monokuma face and scissors and wheels? Wheels? What is the wheels all about? Weird. Oh, and hearts. Kamara's probably the heart.
I mean, it's true that it's a little hard to believe, and I was pretty surprised.
Because she's a derp.
But if that's what you say, I believe you. It was a pretty drastic change after all.
I'm starting to get a bit more used to Kamara's voice. I still don't really like it. I would rather have they somehow got back the original voice actor they had for her. In the, I believe it's the game. Yeah, I saw her. I remember hearing her dub game voice. And I don't know why they didn't use that one again. They probably had some reason, but I liked that one. So that's a big reason why. That's the main reason why I'm so annoyed at this voice. Even if it wasn't for that, though, this still isn't really fulfilling, but it left an impression in my head. But, eh.
You believe me just like that? What are you, stupid or something?
God, Toko, you're such a bitch.
Well, what was I supposed to say?
Yeah. You're basically saying, if you don't believe me, then fuck you for not believing me. But if you do believe me, wow, you're an idiot. You're just you're a self-lover. Get out of here. Jotaro's already a self-lover. I like Jotaro. Even though, wait, I can say I like Jotaro as long as Jotaro's not listening to me. But since he likes people not liking him, if I'm near him, I'll say I don't like him so that he knows that I like him. Or something.
Well, if you really are this stupid, that just makes this easier.
Makes what easier?
It's just... I feel like I've heard the name Genocide Jack somewhere before.
Yeah, it's the serial killer. Have you forgotten? Also, that pose. That thinking pose? Oh, that reminds me of Makoto. I guess it should. When he... Although with Makoto, with you, you're thinking. It's very clearly thinking. But with Makoto, it's after he did something stupid. And he's like... Or he's reacting to someone doing something stupid. And he's putting his finger up there and being like, that's not quite it. Yeah.
I see. So, you still remember?
Yeah.
Well, no point in hiding it now. It was all over the talk shows back in the day, after all.
After all, indeed.
Talk shows? Wait. Could it be?
Yes, it could. Boobless fever.
No. Never mind. Couldn't be.
What?
It's just... I feel like I've heard a similar name on the news about some serial killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
What?
That reaction wasn't big enough.
But that was just in the old days. I've completely tamed her since then.
Completely? Really? I don't know. Isn't it more like Byakuya's tamed her? Let's be honest. Let's be real here.
Master commanded me to discover the secret, and I learned the stun gun does the trick.
Discover the secret of turning her off and on, you mean?
And, depending on how much shock I give myself, after a while I go back to my normal self.
Interesting. I do like that there's like some smart strategy going on. And you know, Byakuya helping out is always a nice touch. I mean, you say Byakuya commanded you, but like that's the thing. You like being commanded and he commands, so it's still a bad relationship, but is it okay if they both like it? But no, because he's clearly being a dick, and she just happens to like him being a dick, but does that make it okay? I think that only makes it okay if he's only being a dick because he knows you like it, and otherwise he wouldn't be a dick, but he's just a dick, so I don't think so. I don't think it's okay. No, your relationship is not okay.
Isn't it great? It's all thanks to Master Byakuya.
Byakusha.
Anyway, it seems like a good skill to have. With that power, we can get through them easy.
But you gotta make sure you have batteries for your shotgun, is that right? Or what is it? Stun gun, sorry, stun gun.
Don't be dense.
Huh?
Didn't I just say I need the stun gun to change? My brain would fry if I just did it over and over.
Oh hey, let's try doing it over and over.
I can't just use it at will like that.
I don't know. Power-ups like this are nice, but I always get bothered, like, when the fuck do I use things like this? In a blind playthrough, I have no idea. Do I save them for boss battles, or is it one of those things where bosses can be, like, have timed events where they're immune for a little bit, so if you use it during a boss battle, your timer will run out, so you might as well use it during... I don't know. I'm just gonna be kind of liberal with the usage, because I have no idea how easy it is to charge it back up or whatever, and I find it's better to be more liberal and then get a little fucked than be conservative and never use it.
Really?
Anyway, what is your relationship with Master Byakuya, hmm? Why do you have that hacky gun?
Oh, it wasn't him, it was this guy named Nagito. Well, I mean, Byakuya gave it to me originally, but Nagito messed with it, so I guess I'm two-timing?
I was saved by him earlier. He gave this gun to me.
But you don't have a crush on him, you gotta add that part in.
Saved? Master Byakuya saved you?
He saved another human of the female sex, how dare he? Uh-oh. Oh god.
I will protect Komaru Naegi. I swear it on my life. No.
It wasn't quite like that. It was more like Byakuya just happened to be passing through and he's like, oh hey, I have a spare gun here. Was he purposely trying to save me, or did he just... No, because... I think they were there because they heard about a hostage in the area. I think later on the grunt said something about, oh, we knew somebody was in the area, and that's why they came to investigate. But, He was so nonchalant about it that I could have been... I could also believe that he just happened to be passing through, doing something else, and I just happened to be there, so he's like, oh yeah, get the fuck out of my way. I don't know.
I swear in the name of the Togami family!
In the name of my family! Gosh. The Togami family doesn't exist anymore. Is he gonna be like Vegeta now? Like how he's always like, I am the Prince of all Saiyans, even though there are no more Saiyans anymore. Yes, in the name of my family that doesn't exist any longer. Or does it? Has he been getting busy getting babies?
You better not get ahead of yourself. Just because you're ugly. In a cute way.
That's nice. Oh man. But yeah, like, Byakuya, if he really wants to rebuild the family, he's probably going to want to get really busy. But he's going to wait until this is over with. And, you know, if he's going to want to be consistently having children, he's not going to want to wait for the 10 months for you to pop out a baby. He's going to want more than that. So he's going to need more than one woman. Are you okay with that, Fukawa? She probably is, as long as she's one of them.
Why are you angry?
But would she be one of them? Would Byakuya want her to be one of them? He'd probably want to make sure that all his babies are from perfect, ideal women. And I don't know if Toko counts. Unless he actually does develop a soft spot for her. Maybe.
Remember this. I won't let anyone interfere in my romance with Master.
If Byakuya was the experimental type, I could see him being the kind of person who's like, maybe if I screw her once normally and once when she's genocider, would the two different babies be affected differently or not? But no, Byakuya's not that kind of person. He's more afraid of her than anything, it seems.
I'm going to rescue Master, and then, in the heat of the moment, we'll...
You know, I kind of hope that happens. I hope we actually do see, like, Byakuya not entirely, completely hating you in this game. And there actually being some developed relationship. That would be nice. It would be character development. Something tells me they won't, because it just feels like the kind of relationship that's just... It's the kind of thing that I'm sure some people like, and if it becomes a real relationship, people won't like it anymore. I don't know. It'd be nice if it actually developed into something real.
Huh? Rescue? Oh, wait, hold on. Byakuya was captured?
That would be hilarious.
What, you just figured that out? Why would I even be here if it weren't for Master?
Oh! I thought Byakuya ordered you to come get me, because I got recaptured. Byakuya was actually captured? Is that a real thing? Holy stroke to the ego! Haha! That's awesome! Oh, I really want to see where they go with this, because Byakuya's whole thing in the first Danganronpa was that he always acted high and mighty. He acted like nothing could ever faze him, and guess what? Nothing ever fazed him, and he continued to act high and mighty. He was never put in a position of weakness. The closest thing to that was in Case 4, where he got something wrong about Sakura, but that was so minor that actually having him be a dude in distress, as it were, distressed dude, could really serve some nice character development. So I hope we can see that happen. I hope it's not just we get him and be like, took you long enough, I was never worried, blah 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 blah. I don't know.
He was probably ambushed by cowards. There's no way he'd just allow himself to be captured.
Actually, it could be the reverse. I could see it being like, of course I allowed myself to be captured. I'm too good to actually get captured. I got captured and it was all part of my plan.
I see. So he was caught after all.
I'm curious to see where this goes.
You better not feel responsible for this. Your guilt would be an insult to my master.
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Or a thank you, or you're welcome. Wait,
You're right. My worrying won't change anything.
Yep. Ellipses.
What's with this chick? Can't believe I gotta take this indecisive girl.
Really? She's indecisive. Coming from someone with split personality.
What was that?
Nothing. And watch your mouth!
Really? Komaru has to watch her mouth? Around you? Your potty mouth?
So terribly sorry?
Or something.
It's fine. You're a lost cause anyway.
I'm guessing in Japanese, Toko is one of those characters that always wants to be addressed as like San and stuff, and she wants Komaru to talk to her like she's the lesser. It doesn't translate quite as well to English, because it just doesn't work that way, but meh.
But more importantly, I want to hurry up and find Master. Now is not the time to relax.
I agree.
You're right. We've got to get out of this building.
Okay, so let's see how this works.
Well then, after you.
After you indeed.
Huh? Why do I have to go first?
Because Toko sucks dicks when she can't be Genocider. You'd think, though, the Genocider's fighting has trained up Toko's body, so if Toko really put her mind to it, she could fight like that too, but I guess the problem is that she faints at the sight of blood and shit, so she really wouldn't be able to keep up with it. If she really wanted to, she could probably train herself too, but the reason that probably won't happen is because of the reason split personalities exist in the first place. The reason they exist is generally because a person normally starts with one personality, and some traumatic event happens or something, and in order to dissociate themselves from it, another personality shows up. So, I'm guessing Toko has some kind of shitty-ass childhood in some way. It's something really bad happened, and in order to save herself, she developed Genocider to fight back, and it just went too far in the other direction. That's likely what happened, and so probably she was going to get attacked or killed by somebody, and she was too weak to fight back, but she really wanted to fight back, but then there's the blood and everything, and I'm guessing something like that happened. We don't know for sure, and it'd be nice to see a look into her backstory and how Genocider came about. Unless Genocider was the original, because that'd be hilarious. But, yeah.
You have Master's gun, don't you?
Yeah. You have scissors.
But don't worry. When you're really in trouble, I'll save you. I can't have you dying on me.
Uh-huh. So can you do anything when you're not Genocider, or are you just, what's the word? An escort mission the whole time?
Now, come on! Stop staring off into space and get moving already! You're not dead yet.
I might have to pay better attention, but I know when I was playing as Genocider, I think I saw Komaru shooting some people, so it seems like she can still do stuff. Which begs the question if this can be like a two-player game. But then again, if Toko can't do anything when she's not Genocider, then that wouldn't really work.
Fine.
Alright, whatever the case. Okay, well, there's more coins to get. Oh, that's right. Yeah, and the camera. Oh, piggy bank! Cool. The fucking running and the, Okay, so, but yeah, walking is really slow. Oh, what is this? Oh, shit! What is this?
What is this? Training potty?
Please tell me it's some kind of save point.
Well, if it isn't your little buddy, maybe you should try riding on it.
Okay.
Hey, who are you calling a baby?
She did not call you a baby. Did she? No, she never said baby. Nope, she never said baby. You are just incorrect, Komaru.
You're offended, but you're still gonna ride it?
Well, Kamaru's an explorative person, I'm guessing. Especially because she's been locked up for so long. She's gonna try everything.
Huh. This is surprisingly relaxing.
Okay.
Seriously?
Save point? Yes! Oh my gosh, yeah! I was worried that we just have to go like whole chapters without being able to save. Yes, I'm gonna save my progress. Okay, over this one. Also, you get to see how far apart these play sessions are. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Okay. Alright, so because we're on a big roof, how convenient or inconvenient is this? Convenient or inconvenient? Inconvenient? Whatever. Are you my people now? Skill is still just the one. People. She's in my... Oh, there's two different people. I see. Toko Fukawa. Likes Byakuya Tagami. Romance novels. Dislikes light novels and manga. Fuck you, Toko! Nah, it's okay. Just watch anime. Pfft, nah, I like light novels and manga. Blood type O. Oh, that's right. Are they the same blood type? Didn't they make a joke about it? No, they're not. Oh. Okay. Birth date March 3. Okay. Oh, she's gonna hate Komaru for having a closer birthday to Byakuya. Anyways, weight, is it the same? Okay, I'm just double check. Just gotta make sure it's all the same. Same birthday, so it's nothing crazy. Former student of Hope's Peak Academy and the Ultimate Writing Prodigy, famous as a young novelist, currently a Future Foundation intern, in love with co-worker Byakuya Tagami. Likes Byakuya Tagami and adorable boys. Dislikes unadorable boys and unadorable girls. Okay. The other personality that lurks inside Toko Fukawa, a former serial killer that solely targeted adorable little men. Eccentric, energetic, and also in love with Byakuya Tagami. So she's past that now? She doesn't like killing boys? Or... I feel like that'd be hard to drop. I really feel like that'd be hard to drop. Like, she needs to get her fix every now and then, right? Like, even if she's a worker for the good guys, unfortunately, because she has to be because of Toko, I feel like every now and then, like once a month or something, you gotta give her some kind of boy to kill. I don't know. That's just my thinking. That aside... Oh, right. I was going to see how convenient this is. So if I go to options... This is actually the main thing I want to check. If I went to options, and I went camera mode, auto, and I keep it on auto, and now I exit out, if I press start again... No, you're supposed to start me on system and start me on options. Oh, if it was just a click, click, click thing, it would be so much more convenient, but it's not. So now, if I was to go run around, oh, but the camera's too slow. It doesn't move behind me at a fast enough pace. No, what the? Does anyone else think that's incredibly stupid? That run is circle and tilt your camera is right stick? How stupid is that? That's so stupid. Like, that's the reason to put it on auto. I don't know. I guess I'm going to keep it on auto just because it's big and I want to run, but then... Like, is there no other way to run? Wait. Can I? No. Oh. That sets the camera behind me. I'm just going to keep it on auto just because I feel like not running is too slow. I don't know. It's all a big pain in the ass. Is there a map? Was this a map thing? Ugh. Next. Oh, I see. Okay. We've got 180 mono coins. What can we buy with these mono coins now? Yeah, it's way too much of a pain in the ass to run and tilt the right stick at the same time. Like, you have to be using your index finger for one and your thumb for the other? Like, who thinks that's a good idea? I'm not gonna do that. Like, that's retarded. Ugh, and you can't alter the controller setup as far as I'm aware, so that's just a complete pain in the ass. I mean, it's a pain either way. The controls of this are terrible. Like, again, there's a lot of options, but you can't alter what stuff does, and the stuff that's set automatically isn't very good. So, I just have to deal. However, one thing I can say, actually, if I'm gonna do this, if I'm gonna put it on auto, then that means I'm gonna want to manually do it when I'm doing this. Which means, I guess what I can do, if I keep it on auto, then I can go back to normal left-right. Because I'm not going to bother tilting much, and it'll likely just be when I do this that I'll tilt. And when I run, I'll let it do it for me, because it's such a pain in the ass to... Yes, this feels reversed to me. I know maybe I'm weird that way. This feels reversed to me. But this feels normal. But, that aside, whatever. So it seems like there's nothing lying around on the roof. So, also, the game was nice and gives me a full battery at the moment. Let's just go to the next whatever. The controllers are clunky. The game is fun so far, but the controls are clunky.
A hospital? I
take it back. The game isn't necessarily fun so far. The story is fun so far. The game feels kind of like a hassle. Just a little bit. Is this a hospital?
Dark and depressing. Just like me.
Okay, so you like it here. I wonder if Mikon is around, if it's a hospital. I really wonder how many of these Danganronpa 2 characters are going to show up. It would be fitting. If Mikon's going to show up anywhere, it would be in a hospital.
Yeah, right.
Right? Why didn't you deny it?
Because it's true.
That means you agree, don't you? Oh, just as I thought. Humans cannot be trusted.
Does that include Byakuya not being trusted? Byakuya is also human. You take that back! Byakuya is a man god! Oh, okay, fine.
Humans? You are having delusions.
Yeah, so she just said, I'm dark and depressing, is basically what she just said, and Komaru agreed with it, so Toko freaked out. So what Toko really wants is for you to always disagree with her, so that it means you're actually liking her. Except in the cases where she doesn't want you to disagree with her. She's weird and confusing, and it's hard to get along with her. Don't bother. Thought she might have developed a little, but it's hard for weird to develop that much.
I prefer to call it imagination.
No, delusions. Definitely delusions. Okay.
Why is this shutter here? We can't even go down.
Okay.
This wasn't here when I was on the roof before. What's going on?
How did you get up there anywhere? Did you come up through this portion, or did you jump over like the railing as Genocider?
You can't open it?
It's impossible. There's no power.
Oh, is this one of those missions where we have to go around flipping switches to get the power back on or something?
Then, what should we do?
Oh, don't worry. There's a mystical spell that magically opens the door. Let's chant it together.
Oh, hey, there's a spell like that in Danganronpa 2. Sure, maybe it'll be in this game too. Then again, I think it only ever worked for Monokuma.
What? Seriously?
Obviously not. Can't you hear the sarcasm? I don't know whose fault that was. If they're just saying Komaru is that dense, or if this is a translation problem and in Japanese, the sarcasm wasn't very easy to tell, or they're saying that even in Japanese the sarcasm was easy to tell, but Komaru's just dense. I don't know. I don't know who's at fault here, but something's at fault. Unless they're just saying Komaru's an idiot.
Of course not. Obviously, we just have to look for the switch and turn on the power.
There's probably more than one switch if I know fetch quests.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Are
shit.
those people dead?
Indeed. And yup, still this fucks with my mind. I don't know. Whatever. Hello. Examine. Fuck.
So cruel.
Oh, not fully voiced. He's dead, right? That looks like a she. Well, I guess it's a he on the ground. So they couldn't show real dead bodies? They had to be like Jello bodies? Okay. Did they get spit up by Titans? I think that might be roughly what the bodies looked like after getting spit up by the Titans. I think, if memory serves. Obviously, you can't just tell by looking. What are you, dense? Of course she's dense. Haven't you been able to tell that by now? That would make you dense if you haven't noticed that she's dense. Double dense. What are you doing?
Are you an idiot?
Obviously she is. I'm trying not to look at the body. I have a fear of blood. And it turns you back into crazy mode, right?
I see.
You with a fear of blood. Didn't expect that. Really? The Genocider, maybe not, but unless you're sarcastic... You can't tell sarcasm, though, if you don't voice your lines.
Well, What's going on?
I'm not allowed to have a girly side just because my other personality is a serial killer? Nah. I wasn't trying to be insulting.
But...
If you're afraid, shouldn't you just stay away from it? No, she has to be brave and strong, right? Isn't that what her master has instilled into her? Master Byakusha? I can't just keep saying I'm afraid. I need to overcome my fear of blood. Hey, there you go, development. Yeah! You get a clap. Just one. After all, you gain meaning in life through personal growth. Hey! Yeah, you're right. I agree. Good on you, Toko, trying to change. Now how about you change so that you're a better fighter? You really could be. If Genocider can be, then you can be. It's just logic. That's surprisingly a positive outlook. Surprisingly? I thought you said you didn't want to be insulting, but I was just repeating Master. Oh, you're just repeating Master, never mind. So much for development. No, that does sound like something Byakuya would say, because he's just pessimistic in that way. He's like, if you don't have... I mean, I don't have to change, I'm already perfect, but if all you plebeians don't change, then you're terrible forever.
This is not funny at all.
I can't stand it, just the smell of blood is enough to make me faint. If Master wants, I'll give up on that whole personal growth thing. Does he want that? Okay. So that didn't really tell me, oh my god, that's too much of a pain. Okay, but now we're in a small enclosed space. So, I don't need to run. But then when I go into the options, I don't know. Eventually I'm going to settle on one or the other guys. But until I do, yep. Manual. Yeah. Yeah. This is just... Wait, oh. Well, yes, no, but I gotta change both. That's right. I'm a derp. Sorry. I was like, yeah, let's change it from inverted to regular. But I also have to change manual because if you're changing one, you're changing the other. Yeah. Inverted. There we go. Ah! It's too weird. I'm weird. I can't go in the boys' bathroom. There's not even a joke scene about it. I want to go in the boys' bathroom. Also, yeah. Okay. 19 breaks. I still haven't got any more of those. So not only do you have to deal with the batteries, but also...
So, the shutter won't move unless we turn on the power somewhere.
Yep. Okay. Doors? Nope, can't go through these Governor General doors. Hey! Did I make that joke back in Danganronpa 2? I don't know. Let me try to remember old jokes. I remember I referenced the Vorpal sword. There's that, because of Jabberwock Park. So I guess these doors don't open either? I would assume. Yep, they don't open either. Where's Genocider? Okay, you're right there. Just doing nothing. Can I, shoot at you? God, that's annoying. Oh, when I'm shooting, I want it the other way. Where is she? Can I find you? Can I put you in my sights, or are you constantly running, constantly twirling, so you're never in my sights? Where are you? Where are you? I wanna put you in my sights. Oh, you crouched down! What? Can I try to shoot her? What happens? I mean, it's neat that she crouches down. I'm gonna fucking try it. Oh, right, nothing, because it's a special magic bullet, but maybe it's because of the noise?
The power's out. I don't like dark places.
You just said that you did. Oh, you were lying. Okay, gotcha. Power supply room. I'm not a machine. I'm gonna go through here. Can't. They won't let me. Alright, fuck it.
That's a power panel. I wonder if we can do something to turn it on.
So here's what's gonna happen. There's just gonna be a switch, and it's just a simple switch that we have to flip. We can probably even move it, I'm guessing. But then if we do, Monokumas are gonna be spawned by turning on the power, right? If I had to guess. Just an assumption. And, okay. But now there's gonna be Monokumas everywhere? If I had to guess.
Okay then, let's go.
Let's go.
Toko?
Toko.
About this gun. Wouldn't it be better if you used it?
No, she can't do guns. I mean, probably if Genocider found out that she was cheating on her with guns instead of scissors, she'd like, kill herself.
I'm allergic to machines.
No. Unless, well, actually, she technically is. Then she would be sneezing a lot, which would change her into genocider, which would be bad for her. But she uses the stun gun, and that's a machine. Hypocrite! Objection!
Oh, well, if you have allergies, then I guess it can't be helped.
She's lying. She just isn't. Yeah. What a bullshitter. Let me go and switch the gun, because my guess is that there's going to be Monokumans running around now. Otherwise, what's the point? What's the point of even having this place in the dark at all? If they're just going to light it up right away. Yep, Monokumas, thought so.
It's here!
Yep.
Hurry up and shoot it!
On it. Hey, it's at least a simple shot. They have it right in my sights. And he's not looking. Oh my god, that's such a pain. That's wrong. This is wrong. This is. You know what? That's more important. I think the reticule is more important. I'm sorry, guys. I have to keep doing this. I think the reticule is a bit more important. The reticule aiming, just a little bit, because it's like this is gonna be in the heat of the moment. If I can't aim it the right way, it's gonna be bad. 2. Just die. That takes 4 shots. I gotta be more careful. So anytime I can still press triangle, right? Yeah, it's gonna take some getting used to, but I think this is easier to get used to than the reticule movement. Oh, can I shoot you in the eye? Nice shot! Alright! That makes use of the, oh, get 50. That makes use of the good, that makes good use of 1 bullet, because I only have 13 left. Like, what happens if I run out? That's what I'm wondering. No Mekon? No Mekon. Not yet, anyways. But I guess we're not out.
Get out of here.
We're not out of the hospital yet. Which way? Oh God! Ah! 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 I got shot. I mean, I got. What? What? I was backing up. What the fuck? That's annoying. Damn loading zones. Now I know you're there, though. Come at you, me, piece of shit. You're right there, aren't you? Just die! I don't want your pink goodness. Oh man, oh hey, I leveled up though, and I got a heart. Okay, but I'm already at 6 bullets. Oh man, what do I do when I run out of bullets? Am I just Oh, that's a hole in the ground. I didn't see the hole. It just looked like black sludge or some shit. Okay, there's a door there. Let's ignore the door. Can't go. We're not wheelchair. We're not crippled. Just cripple yourself if you'd like to advance. Okay! Slash his legs. I mean, I could see, Genocider doing that. I could see Nagito doing that. Oh, is that how we move on? Okay! Slash! I have hope that I'll be okay even if I slash my legs. Okay. Oh, there's a present. Are you gonna try to fight me? You're a Monokuma kid. Are you gonna fight me? Are you gonna fight me? Hello? Monokuma kid. Yes? Are you an enemy type?
I've seen this kid before.
He's like the ringleader. Is he turned off or something?
No, it's probably just another one. Those brats are all wearing helmets like this.
Oh, right. Because the Warriors of Hope. Okay, so I thought it was just them, but maybe the Warriors of Hope is like they're gathering a lot of kids and those are just the leaders? I guess. So I wasn't sure if it was just those kids controlling all the Monokumas, but now that I think about it, yeah, if there was that one kid, if he wasn't any of them in particular, they probably have Mook kids. Am I gonna have to kill Mook kids?
Huh? Really?
Tee.
But why are they wearing helmets?
So that they can be mooks, so that they don't have to draw, this is the out-of-universe reason, so that they don't have to draw different faces for every single Monokuma kid. The in-universe reason, if there is one, nah, they could just say that. I mean, Nagito already broke the 4th wall, but I don't think Toko is Nagito. She doesn't have the 4th wall powers, which means I guess their best explanation would be, because it looks cool.
I don't know. These kids only ever talk to each other.
Oh, okay.
Even at a time like this, they're playing around like a bunch of idiots. Stupid brats.
They're just having a fun game. It makes sense. I understand their mentality, I do. It's crazy logic, but it makes sense to a certain point of view. Like, if you just want to enjoy yourself, and your goal in life is, hey, I just want to have fun with my friends, then yeah, if you twist yourself enough into, like, not liking adults, and they really do, and there's some logic to, like, thinking adults are a pain in the ass. Like, you can relate to that. If you've been a kid, adults can piss you off. So fuck all the adults. You can see how their logic could lead them to that. And if they are okay with just saying fuck other people as long as we're okay, the question is, how will they break when some of them start to die? Like, when even one of them, if one of them dies, which I'm not sure if it's going to happen yet, I think I'm 50-50 on that right now. If one of them dies, that's going to completely change their mentality and their setup, and it might start to make some of them look on this situation more rationally, and with others it's going to drive them completely insane. Or it could drive them all insane, I don't know.
But isn't it dangerous? What if they get attacked by Monokumas?
And I'm still calling it. If they do die, if even one of them dies, I'm guessing the leader, quote-unquote, is going to be the first one to go.
No, you don't get it. These brats are working with the Monokumas to kill all the adults.
So one thing I still don't get, are these guys separate from Despair and they just hacked into the Monokuma system, but they're working as a separate entity? Like, I'm not entirely sure. Because they're clearly not Despair. They're saying they're Warriors of Hope. That's different.
They're what?
Also, Nagito at this point, if his hand has been mutilated, that makes him a student of Despair, right? But he's being a slave for these kids. And because there's a lot of Despair people that seem to be older, actually, I'm under the assumption that Nagito is a Despair student right now, but he's a slave for them because they're different organizations.
Kids killing adults? It's completely insane. But we can't just attack these brats.
Sure you can. If they're gonna attack you, you gotta attack back. Survival of the fittest. It could knock some sense into them too if one of their friends dies, little shits.
It's so frustrating.
They think they're invincible. Maybe a snap to the reality is just what they need. Teehee indeed.
Anyway, Toko, what's that box next to that kid?
It's a present! You saw a present earlier in the game! God, you're the dumbest dumb that ever dumbed!
Who knows? Maybe you should open it.
Are you asking what's inside? How would you know until you open it? Toko obviously wouldn't know. Time for tutorial! What? Opening presents? Sure, a smart gamer like you already knows, but truth bullets are a limited resource. Yeah! There are exceptions like move, but worrying about exceptions is no way to live. Truth bullets are replenished with item boxes, or by picking up the ones dropped by Monokumas. Okay. The fact that they can be dropped by Monokumas kind of bugs me, because that brings in RNG, but nah. Other than bullets, you might find hearts to heal HP, or batteries from Genocide Jack. I'd kind of prefer it if those can't be dropped by Monokumas, because if they're random drops, it changes how you gotta program the game, because the question is, do they program it in a way where they assume maybe you'll get some drops, or they program it in a way where they assume you'll never get drops? If they assume you never get drops and you do get drops, it makes the game too easy. But if they assume that you will get drops and you don't get drops, it makes the game too hard. So that's why I wish the drops just didn't happen at all. Resupply yourself skillfully so you don't find yourself full of one item but empty of another. Resupply yourself skillfully, so you get to choose what you get? Is that what they're saying? Is that what we're saying here? Okay. Oh, kid ran away.
Is that kid giving this to us? Why help us like this?
Either he's working for Nagito, or he's making the game fun. Or both. My guess is that if Nagito is a Despair student, he's got some crazy Despair plan going on right now. And maybe what's going to happen towards the end of the game is that the real big bad will be Izuru Kamakura or something. And no, but Izuru never met Nagito. Because as they were going to the island, they had that prologue or whatever just before they got there. And it showed them meeting for the first time. So that might not be it. I was thinking maybe Nagito is working directly for Izuru. Maybe Nagito is working for someone who's working for Izuru, and then they'll set that up for Izuru to be like the big bad. Because they had that flash of him earlier in the game, so I have to assume Izuru's going to show up, probably as a villain. The question is, will he be the last villain, or will he be like, what's it called, hijacked by Ganon, or hijacked by Izuru, which is fitting. Sometimes I use that term and I don't use it right, but in this case it is, because Izuru is a character we've known about before. If he hijacks it, actually in Danganronpa 2, it was hijacked by Junko, and But that wasn't used in a good sense. But because Izuru was underused in that, it would make a lot of sense for him to be overused here. It would be a really good way of showing more of Izuru. But, so I'm guessing Izuru's going to be a villain in this game. Probably either the final villain, or if there's optional villains in this game, he could be like the really super overpowered, hard optional boss, but eh.
My guess is they're carrying out someone's order.
Yeah.
Huh? Order?
Who cares anyway? No point wasting our time worrying about mentally damaged kids.
Well, that might be true, but...
It's fine. Jeez, you're slow. Hurry up already.
Okay.